Well, good morning, everybody. My name's Sue Carter, and over the next few weeks, I'll be talking with members of the New Horizons band, just finding a little bit about their musical lives. And today, I'm with a very good friend, Lyn Walker, who's going to tell me a little bit about her life with Shire New Horizons band. So, good morning, Lyn.
Oh, hi, Sue.
Thank you for letting me come to your home today. It's just wonderful. So, how long have you been playing with the Shire New Horizons band?
2 years. Well, I can't really count this year, can I? But 2 years before this year.
Right. So. And how did you hear about the band?
I've been a friend of Jenny's through the school music.
Ah.
I knew her through the regional band, and she's been nagging me for years to join. So eventually, I did.
Right. Fantastic.
Yes.
So, do you enjoy being with the group?
Oh, I love it.
Oh,
yes.
Fantastic. Yes.
Yeah. I look forward to band every week.
I think we all do. Even more so now.
Yeah.
And what instrument do you play, Lyn?
Well, I'm learning. I'm not saying I'm playing it very well, but I'm learning the clarinet in the band.
Right.
Yeah. So, and I'm enjoying that. It's a bit of a challenge.
Right.
But,
and do you play any other instruments?
Oh, only the piano.
Oh.
So.
Fantastic. So, did you play as a child?
Yeah, I started learning when I was infant school, I think, 7 or 8.
Right.
And I learned all the way through school, and have used it extensively in teaching. And then when I finished at Teachers College, I had a couple of years doing singing. At the conservatorium. So.
Wow. Well, you've got a very rich musical history then, haven't you?
Well, yes and no. An interest more than an ability, I think.
Oh, well, we all come in at different levels in it, but we all get the same rewards from it, whatever our efforts are.
Oh, that's right, yes, very much so.
And what does music mean to you?
Oh, it's always been very important. Growing up, it's always been a challenge, but a challenge that I've enjoyed, and it's been a very big part of my life when I was teaching, because I found that a lot of the other teachers didn't have any music.
Right.
And so often I would swap classes and I would do their music.
Right.
And they'd take my class, which was exciting for me because
bonus.
I loved doing the music, and it gave the kids in my class a different voice to listen to for a half an hour or so.
Right.
So, and yes. So.
And in your latter life, you have various forms of music you enjoy?
Well, yes, I subscribe to the ballet and the opera, and I love listening to music at home. I've always got noise on, background music in the apartment. So.
Ambience, I think they added to the ambience of the home.
Yes.
Yes. So what would be one of your favourite musical experiences with the band?
Oh, it's hard to say with the band, because since I've been in, I've missed out on the camps. We've had a couple of concerts, and I've enjoyed that. We went to a nursing home once, and it was lovely to play for the people and see how much they enjoyed.
Yes.
How much they enjoyed having someone performing for them. So, but I'm looking forward to when I can go to a band camp.
Band camp. We won't tell you anything about band camps.
No. What happens at band camp stays there.
So the kids tell me. Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Yes, it was a pity with that. Hopefully we'll have something happening early next year.
Yeah.
So that's something to look forward to. And what about outside band? With your background in music, you must have lots of enjoyable experiences there that you could tell us about.
Yes, but my experiences were in schools, and because I was so involved in the school music, I got involved in the region music committee, and for some reason or other I was asked to organise a region band camp.
Right.
Now there was already a regional band, but they'd never been on camp before, so I organised the camp and did for 3 or 4 years to follow before someone else took over. And that was an exciting experience to go away up to camp
Right.
with all these talented
Oh, wow.
late primary and early secondary age kids, and to see the music that they could produce was just
Fabulous.
mind-blowing. It was
Wow.
just incredible. And that's when I first met Jenny,
Right, right,
because she was one of the tutors.
right.
She's now the musical director of the same band camp,
Oh,
the
wow.
region band camp. And through the region committee, I also stage managed all the region music festivals
Oh, wow.
at the Sydney Opera House,
Ah.
which was exciting to be so involved there, and to see all these kids have this opportunity of performing at the Sydney Opera
Wonderful.
House. You know, the nervous ones in the wings waiting, and you'd have to give them a shove to get them on stage, and the others who were very sure.
Shove?
Yes, physically I'd have to do that. One little girl had to sing a solo with the choir. She wanted to until the last minute, but the choir would have been lost if she hadn't arrived, so I gave her a push. And yes, it was just to see so many kids have the chance
Yes.
to do that. And then having done the stage manage the region festivals for a number of years, I was asked to stage manage a couple of the state school kids
Wow.
opera concerts at the Opera House.
Fantastic.
And that too was exciting. I mean, some of the stars in the music world now, I
Yes.
shoved on stage when they were in primary school.
What a joy. Yeah. As I stage managed when I was teaching just our own particular school, and that was a buzz, but I can imagine doing it in a larger scale at the Opera House would have been very special.
They counted out that there were 3,000 children actually performing, because the choir was included in
Wow.
that, but they were all seated. But
Wow.
there was a lot of coming and going backstage.
I was just thinking, I mean, the green room wouldn't cope with that number of children. They're all sort of stationed all around the Opera House.
Well,
I
there's a
suppose.
number of
Holding bays.
rehearsal rooms and change rooms.
Yes.
And I'd have to work out how big that group was and make sure that they got a room
Absolutely,
to
and then
hold
on the
in.
walkie-talkie to the ushers as they're getting the children coming through.
Yeah.
Wow, and of course you've got the parents that are so excited about it.
Oh, that's
Well, they
right,
weren't allowed
yes.
backstage, I wouldn't
No,
think.
absolutely not. the teachers could bring the children, had
Right.
to meet the children outside and
Right.
bring them in. So, yeah.
Oh, what a great experience.
But it was just wonderful to see so many
Yes.
children have this opportunity.
And the joy of sharing your musical knowledge and your love of music, and knowing there that now you pass it on to the
Well,
next
that's
generation,
right,
and
yes.
they're thriving on it too.
That's right.
Oh,
yes.
very rewarding.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
And the other thing that my favourite, probably my most favourite musical experience was setting up the Boom Crash Kids at the school where I was teaching.
Right.
Many years ago, bands weren't involved in schools at all, and when they became very popular, our school decided to start a band, and of course all the kids were so excited about it. But there are a number of kids whose parents couldn't afford A, lessons, and B, to hire the
Right.
instrument. And so there was this feeling of disappointment in a lot of the
Absolutely.
kids.
Yeah.
So I started Boom Crash Kids out with a number of wooden chopsticks that you get in the and they played rhythm patterns and things using these chopsticks
Right.
on their chairs in the
Right.
classroom, and that built up to developed. Then we used junk.
Right.
I was driving to school one day and there was a clean-up campaign in the area. And I said to the children, you have to find something and bring it to school that makes an unusual sound.
Right.
And so the next day we had garbage bin lids, we had broken legs off tables, we had tables, and you name it.
Whatever they could carry.
Yeah, clothes area, I think we had metal, and
Right.
and so we made an item around that, and ended up, I think we did that down at Miranda Fair during Education Week.
Wonderful.
And at the Entertainment Centre at Sutherland, during the Sutherland Music Festival. And the Boom Crash Kids developed over the next few years, and a few years later they again they were able to perform at the Opera House.
Oh, well done.
So they, and the purists were very horrified, Where's the music? Where's the score? And it was all in the kids' head. But again, just the experience.
Absolutely.
One of the teachers at school was, she said, "Oh, you spend too much time rehearsing. I can't get the maths done." And I said to her, when these children are 80 and bouncing their grandchildren on their knees, they won't be talking about learning their maths tables. They'll be talking about performing at the Sydney Opera House. So,
and look at that, they've got Stomp now, that wonderful entertaining group with garbage tin lids and
that's
garbage
right,
tins.
yes.
So, you might have started on something and been their inspiration. Do you have any favourite musical genre or performer?
Genre, I like classical music and I like musicals.
Ah, right.
Stage musicals. So that's, I guess, my preference.
Oh, they're all both very uplifting.
Yes. But I like most sort of music.
Right.
I even like the modern stuff when it's done well.
Well, let's hope that the live theatre gets back up on stage pretty soon.
Actually, I'm going to the theatre on Saturday for the first time since January.
Oh, what are you going to see?
Wanangata, Sydney Theatre Company.
Right, yes, I saw
So the theatre holds 600 and they've allocated 137 seats.
Oh, and you're lucky enough to get one.
Yes.
Oh, fantastic. Well, I know you'll enjoy that.
Yes.
So, as a performer, which I call you as a performer with your clarinet, what's your greatest challenge?
Playing it without having to... Playing it in a more relaxed way so that I can enjoy it more than... I mean, I enjoy it.
Right.
And I enjoy the challenge, but I don't play well. And to play it well.
Right,
That's my goal.
Yes, I'm with you there. Yes, I mean, you think back to when you started and you knew one note, then two, then three, and we've all come a long way from there.
Oh, yes.
But I have such high expectations. I don't want to be a Benny Goodman, but I'd like to be able to get that B natural with and see without too many squeaks. But yes, and I think you set a barrier like that when you get down to start scales, you think, oh, I've got to do it, and then you get yourself so anxious that... No, I've got to light a candle now. I think whenever I start playing, or some incense. And what would be the greatest benefits that you have from the band or through music?
Oh, just interest and joy and being involved.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Yes.
Great.
Yes, and the fabulous memories of all those kids. It's mainly my musical experiences mainly revolve around the kids performing, not me performing.
Right.
So being in the band is a new sort of thing for me.
Yes, as you're letting your wings fly.
Yes.
And with your own family, do you have any have you passed on that musical performing love to your own family?
Well, my 12-year-old grandson, he's involved. And
fabulous.
He actually plays the drums. No, not the drums, sorry, the guitar.
Right.
I think he's got a collection of 4 guitars.
Oh, okay. So that's wonderful.
So he does. And my granddaughter, she learned the piano when she was younger, and she's now a primary school teacher.
Fabulous.
So she's using it, I think, the same way I used it.
Lovely.
Actually, I've given her all my resources for teaching, so...
They may have changed a bit over the years, I think.
No. Well, we've been doing percussion.
Right.
And it's the same charts that I used to use when I was teaching.
Yes.
So.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's wonderful that you've overlapped many generations, or not many, but several generations with your music.
Well, I guess my father played the violin.
Ah, wow.
And then Wendy and I learned the piano, and I learnt guitar for a little while.
Oh,
and on cruise ships we always went to the ukulele lessons.
I can see a trapped family starting here.
I know.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Well, thank you, Lyn. That's been a wonderful story. I've enjoyed sharing that with you, and I hope you enjoyed too. So that's us for the moment, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.